Uh-oh. Oh no. I pushed live. I was still typing. Oh God, everybody. Hang on. I got somebody in my ear. I got David in my ear. Um, okay, here we go. Uh-oh, it's gonna okay, you know how I gotta do, you know how I do. I gotta click all the things. Get my other computer going. Um, let's see. Change my view. Got it live. Okay, that's what you guys get to look at. Let me know if you see any ghosts or spiders. Welcome live from the spider's den. Ta-da! Yada, yada, yada hands. Okay, I'm cracking a beer, you guys. I'm having one of these. Not sponsored. Hey, I see people. God, I gotta get my other. What's wrong? Okay, here's the thing. I gotta stop this for a second. But you can still hear me, right? Yeah. I gotta get my other computer up and running, and I thought I did, but apparently not. So I can see the chat, right? You know, get it right. Oh yeah, and plus I'm on another Zoom link. People need to find me because I wanted to show off that new banner that Indy got me. Okay, so this, I gotta go over here. I should, no, I can't, let's see. Hang on, everybody. How's it going out there, you guys? I really wanted to see, your channel, and then live. Okay. It's here. I did it. I did it. Okay. Move this back. Now I got to turn my camera back on because looking at my wall and my top of my head is better than nada, right? Okay, here we go. There's my people. I can see you now. Hi, INFJ. There's Hooli. Gadalcon. Hi, Eugene. Hoof-hearted. Hey, Lulybell. Good to see you. Not sure if you want me here. What do you mean? Why? Why wouldn't I? Of course I do. Don't be silly. Or you mean because of that other link that's going, hey? I don't know what to do about it. Hi, okay, Larry. Trusted Living. What's up? Who day? Hi, Ricky Chenko. That's a new name I haven't seen. Okay. Let me go back to my other. Oh, you didn't want me to say your name. Oh, there's Five Leaf. What up, Five Leaf? Okay. Now I am going back over here and get the Zoom link. Because I wonder if anyone are any Vegas people tuning in and listening to me. You want to click the Zoom link and show us what's going on? Like, hey, shout out to it's probably dinner time. I don't care. I want to see what you're having to eat. I want to see what you're drinking. I want to see what you're up to. Any of you all out there. Okay, look at, I can't concentrate and talk at the same time. So invite link, copy link. paste. Okay. I put the Zoom link in the chat. You were pretty harsh and said I was part of the problem. I don't want to make you upset. I did. When? I'm sorry, Hooli. Oh, see, like, are you sure? Because I don't know. I don't think you're part of the problem. I don't know why I did at that moment, and I'm sorry. Bummer. I'm glad you came here anyway and told me that. Because I'm oblivious to my, I don't, God, I have no business on YouTube, hey. Do I? Shit. But yeah, here I am. No, you don't upset me. Holy, you make me happy. Don't be silly. I don't know. I obviously was upset about something else and threw you in there, lumped you in. Oh, was I deciding you were a part of Chase Inc. that was withholding information? Oh, do. The king has entered the room. The king has entered the room. God, we are all in it together, Eugene. Yes, we are indeed. Time goes by so fast. And before it's Friday again, it's like all of a sudden Friday again. It's like, oh my God. And I'm always listening to YouTube and I'm always, like, I don't know. I ruin everything. That's how it is. I haven't been keeping up. Who hates who today? I don't know. Apparently I was hating on Hooli. Which I find hard to believe. Because, well, right. Who do you trust? What's going on? Hey, and that brings me up to David was saying he was on David Pasiano. I don't know how to say his name. You know, he did a pregame warm-up, pre-Susie warm-up show, he said, which is ridiculous. But yeah, whatever. What was he saying? Oh, he was talking about, okay, there it is. That thing that Shiloh sent with the what do you call it? How can you hate on Hooli? I know. Chase Inc. and withholding information. Well, see, I think everybody's guilty of that. I feel like I'd hate to think Hooli wouldn't do that to us, would she? No. I'm just mad. I want to know what everyone else knows, and I'm sick of it. You all are too. It's like I'm sick of it because you know what? Somebody's running this thing. There's, okay, first of all, our main characters here, we have Cynthia Meacham and Dale. D-A-L. Those are our main characters. And apparently we've all known since July of 2020 that Dale has been writing Forrest's biography. Now, okay, well, that information didn't really ever sink in or whatever, if from video, Cynthia's videotape. But so obviously those two people, okay, we've got main characters in the chase, right? And so now it's like, obviously, though both those guys know everything. They know it all. And they're controlling the flow of information coming through K-Pro, coming through, made up, it's like, how are we going to, they're weaving their story and bringing in characters such as Shannon, who is now front and center, apparently the keeper of all information, and all hail Shannon, who told us all that, she hoped we never found closure. She hoped we never got answers. That's what she said for us as a community. And yep, but she's all, oh, peace and love, nothing but positivity. Oh, right. So you can do that and then say, oh, nothing but positive. Whatever. There's no trust left in that. But still, okay, so she's a mouthpiece. And woven part of the story written in, because I had to figure out how to trickle this fake Jack information. Now it's like, it's not fake information. It's, what would you call it? Produced, not right word. This created story. Jack is part of this created story. I think that's, and trying to go backwards in the story and put these characters into place. It's like this. It was hard enough, it was already torture enough to when the chase ended and that was taken away from us, that was like, whoa, but to leave us like this, leave it like this is so unacceptable. And that's how where the anxiety comes in, and the, lashing out at whoever's standing there in the way. But you just, I've got no filter. And you know what? Oh, I was just thinking about something today too. I was the one, when I was making videos, when I started all this out, there was all sorts of drama going on. And it was like daily. And it was like, wow, but it was like drama, stupid things like Sean Dotson's mad at K-Pro, or K-Pro is mad at, or, and Toby those guys were fighting and all that crap when that was, and I guess there was a bunch of crap going on on Thor and all that. No matter what, I made videos all the way through that, and I never, sure, I was a part of it because I was in the, I saw what was going on, but barely. But I never did go out to Thor. I never did. I was always the one going, what's good today? Let's talk about blah, blah, blah. And let's pretend nothing's going on. Nothing. Let's pretend we didn't hear any of that we heard last night, whatever. I'd make maybe a small reference to some drama, but it was just like, boom, here we go. I had no time for that. Not when I needed to learn about, Gilbert Stewart or whatever. I needed to know all them things. So how I'm the one that is now the center of drama, or the created drama, or the one that, the anxiety of not having answers took over. And it's just like, somebody better flipping give me the, God damn it. I mean, I can't help it. I need to swear and have a cow. It's like, somebody better cough up these answers. And it's not just for me. I know I can't be the only one driven mad over this, or not having the closure. It's a human condition. So if everybody, and I'm sure, like I said a million times, there's always this spectrum of intensity of emotions, and some people can close it, some people can, whatever. And I think that there are people that know more and have a sense of closure because they understand what is happening. And that's something that, and just because I'm jealous of it or think it's not fair that people, that we all don't get that. Only some people get that. And that's where I'm always going off on, the chosen ones and the blah, me having a fit. And I just got, oh my God, Mr. C just sent me $77.77 and says, thank you for venting for me. I must have said something. The whole closure for me, but not for thee, still sticks in my craw. That's the message I got with $77.77 from Mr. C. My biggest all-time. No, I mean, yeah, it's him and Eugene are always so good to me, always so sweet. It's incredible. Honeybee. Hi, Honeybee. Who are you? I don't have a Thor account. Crump. Hi, David Crump. Did I say hey, hi to you? Jack is so dominant that we are all basically wearing gimp suits with gag balls in our mouths. Well, it's like, God, somebody's got control of the story, and I'm afraid that somebody is Hollywood. And it will come out when they want it to come out. And that's so crappy, because it's so crappy to the people that are in this, to you and me. Why isn't there a upfront thing going? Yep, here's what's going on. Here's the timeline. Yep, and Dale's writing the book, and it's planned on being published this. It's going to come out with a movie, let's say, and they got to write the script after Dale writes the book, and so this is what we're waiting for, and this is what we, why turn this into some reality game? Why do I feel like I'm in Survivor or Big Brother or why is it this secret thing? I don't understand it. Well, I don't know a zilch zero about anything Hollywood or how it works or who writes what or who cuts paychecks for who. I don't know and don't care. I just want to know what the hell's going on. I just want somebody to be upfront, straight, and not spin a bunch of bullshit stories and tell me, kiss my 9-mile hole, So it'll eventually it gets hard and cracks. Hi, see your cute ponytail scrunchie. I can't go on camera. I look like crap. Hi, MJ Enzer. Happy Friday. I mod mean people. Oh, God. I will try to be nice tonight. Uli. Don't. Oh, no, I'm going to get timed out. I'm going to get timed out for 300 seconds. for just thinking whatever just saying whatever I'm thinking. That's it. I have no filter. You know what? Oh, excuse me. Carrie Galloway, 9 Mile Hole is such a boring location solve, but the CU told me that it was the narrative, and I always obey orders from the Chase Inc. or what the Chase U. CU. What's that? Forest Frenzy. Hi, everybody. Seems the entire chat room spicy tonight. I know. I might bring out the worst of people, and I used to be the happy one. I was the. Look what happened. Okay, we're not going to moan about that anymore. I was going to be better, right? David Crumb's drinking box wine. I had a glass or a couple glasses of wine earlier. Hi, Gallatin Ghost. Nice to see ya. Are any of our Vegas friends around? Is Candy? Candy, jump on camera and say hi for a minute and show us where you are, what you're doing, what you're eating, what you're drinking. I want to know everything. There's a link. Hi, Kramer Lily. I enjoy Friday evenings with Susie Fennhaven. Cheers to ya. Oh yeah, I gotta watch if somebody does click on then. Okay. Really, Candy? Well, yeah, she's so fun. Or, she's out in Vegas doing the thing. Doing all the things. Somebody found her mini hunt, she said, jumped on her way. And right now, Cynthia and Shannon they were 4 hours ago, drinking some funky drink with that changed, made your mouth go numb. I don't know, but fine. God, I'm looking through my what do you call this? The feed thing, looking at what was happening today. Oh, Lily Bell uploaded prayers for a happy and prosperous New Year. Thanks, Lily Bell. We all needed that. Just calm down, center, try again. Oh, and then we have this one lady, she goes under the account Barbara 323. And what she does is she uploads these or not upload, well, it says uploaded 2 new videos, but when you click on it, what she does is schedule these kids live shows, but never goes live, and just trolls the community with these weird innuendos. And what a character, man. Oh, and then Bill, here's Bill. Gorman says Jack Stoof only had pictures of pictures. Well, he did pictures of pictures, Bill. So the metadata would be stripped from the original. I mean, that's a smart move. And that proves, that does not prove that you're going to get that just in the will. Oh my God. There's another one. You know what, Bill? If somewhere down the line, somebody knocks on your door and brings you that chest, I will personally fly out to wherever you are and kiss your ass. on live YouTube. You heard it here first. That goes for the same about that one person, that one lady who goes by the name of Barbara 323. That lady, same thing. You end up with the chest, I will kiss your ass on live TV. Hey, that's a promise. Mm-hmm. Yes, Lily Bell. God bless everyone. Sending positive vibes out in the universe, sending in positive vibes back to you. I hope you feel better. I hope you are feeling better, because I know you were somebody said in the chat or that you weren't running at 100%. Jack, you know what to do. Deliver it to Bill Gorman. Best 2 million spent. There's an added incentive. It would make for great TV. First, he'd make me sit through a slideshow of all his rocks. Oh my God. Then. Okay. Okay. Hi, MS. How you doing tonight? Good to see you. Vibe hands, not like here's the vibe hands, the energy, the blah 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 hands, this blah blah. Bad when a smaller dog thinks he's one of the big dogs. Oh, they do though. Dude, you're gonna die. don't mess with the big dogs. I know. God, that's almost like a straight quote right out of my mouth at one point, going crying on camera. Probably. I want to run with the big dogs. I want to be a part of the chase with Dale and Cynthia. Oh, glad you're happy today. Yeah, me too. It's a crapshoot. You know? MS is rat hunting. Oh, Huli. Huli, how do you know me so well? Hi, Covert One. Hey, I haven't seen you in a long time. Jack was a contributor to BuzzFeed. He could have been the office, but right. That BuzzFeed story, that's one of the ones that when if you just Google or not Google, put into the YouTube search for Sven, you end up, that BuzzFeed article is one of the top ones at, so what's next, do you think, Forest Frenzy? Hey, huh? Says King Casher. If you're not the lead dog, the scenery never changes. See, I wanted to be a big dog. But that's what got me where I am. That's what got, gets me in trouble every time. I think I can pull off shit that I have no business doing. Oh. So my neighbor is a rescue lady, and I always have cats here. This guy is out of place. Um, it's only it's only a dozen crooked pushers who are more strongly aligned with each other than the rest of us, who are the majority. We can easily push them back. No, because they're the ones that are in control of the story. They're the ones creating the narrative. They're the ones that are in control of the story. I said it right the first time. Whether it's being created, created reality as we go about this, or if it's something that has been created and we're just waiting for it to be put together, produced, blah, 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 I think Jack is definitely protecting someone else, but not Bill Gorman. I wouldn't, the more and more time that goes by, the more and more that seems very likely that Jack is not in this alone. He is the one he's the face. And the people behind it are there's more people behind it. Chase Underground. The CU is the Chase Underground. Yep. There's definitely people in control of the story. And that, this is being. And what about anybody? Is there any big news out of Vegas? I'm sure those guys would come up if or somebody would go live, right? I should look at my phone and see if somebody else jumps on. God, it was a year ago. I got to go last year. Tim K. And it was so good. And it was Capro and Mike's wedding. And it was awesome. Copper Dan and I did that piece of artwork for Capro and Mike, or Capro basically. I don't know. Mike cares. And it was like a collaborative because I sent it to Copper Dan, and Copper Dan custom made a frame for it, It was awesome. So and it was like last year at this time, it was really fun. The day before both my sisters were in Vegas with me. Yeah, it was good. And, or was it the wedding? A year, is it their anniversary? Today? I can't remember now. But anyway, now that's all screwed up because I hate the way she doles out the information. Who am I? Who in the world am I to say about any of it, But I do anyway. What do you think about what Shiloh put together for World Survey? Oh, yeah. I was going to talk about that already and then got distracted by my own stuff. Gallatin goes. So not interested what's going on in Vegas. Not to be salty, just tired to hear about it. And it just started. I want to see what shenanigans are up to. I want to see. Okay. What do you think about, oh yeah, Shiloh put that thing. Well, I think it's awesome. But it's like, okay, David brought up on his show, and I was dinking around getting ready to do this show. I was listening to him on my headphones, and he brought up the point. It's like, how do we know that this really came from Shiloh? Like, how do we know that? And I never, that never crossed my mind, but it is a very Forrest Fenn thing to not pass off a counterfeit. No, he would tell people this is not a forgery because it's not the same painting. It's a newly created, a pastiche. But anyway, and then he said, in that Lorraine Mills interview, well, you you liked it when you thought it was the real thing, and now you don't like it anymore. Who's the phony? You or the painting? And that would be the same thing with that Forrest Fenn, you know, or that thing of flies, that lures that for the prize. When you thought these were tied by Forrest and Marvin and Shiloh, you loved them. Now you found out they came from somebody's collection off eBay or something. Now you don't like them. Who's the phony? No, see, that doesn't, because it is like it becomes a piece of art in the chase, that little case with all those fishing items. And you're darn right. I would go if I would take one of those flies and actually go fish it in Yellowstone. That would be like one of my bucket list goals. I would really use it. And if, and even if, I would hope they would never tell if that, so what if those flies did come off eBay, but we think they're from, and he said, this one's Marvin, this, whatever. Because the magic's in what you believe that item is and what it can do for you. It's a very, very, very Forrest thing, Yeah, I listened to those. When Gallatin goes, you still have power. It got all the way down, freezing here. Burr. Yeah, it's cold here. Tomorrow's going to be much better where I am. I mean, a Marvin Fenn fly. Yeah. Fenn's flies fool fish. Hey, Lucky, I hope you sleep in. The rest of the room is feisty, says Larry. I set my phone up and recording it. It dies this weekend. What's that? It's going to be worth something in the future. What's going to be? I don't know. It's going to be that's really a fun thing though. And probably one of the most interesting things about, was that our big announcement? Was that our big, we're not going to tell you thing? Was that Shiloh was sending that? I saw the movie Donut with Sprinkles. Then you develop your own art. What? Um, oh, the invader rat. Honeybee says the treasure is hidden where a person wouldn't normally go. I guess you could call that an isolated location. Well, and then you have, doesn't match 9 Mile Hall. Well, it does. If that place is across the Madison, like they had to cross the water, that's not a place people would normally go. They would normally go to, the night Fenn Rock. Did Davio make it? Did he make it to Vegas yet? I wonder. Hi, Richard Rutherford. Did I say hi to you? David, did I tell you thank you for doing a pregame warm up? uh, everyone be careful. It gets so sketchy when power goes out and the roads close. People panic, clear the shelves. I hope you still have power. Yeah. Where are you guys in Texas? Where's this all going on? I wonder. I know that for once it's not Minnesota. It just got really, really cold here, but only just a teeny bit of snow, so not a big deal. Yes, Davio got there on Wednesday, I believe. Oh, really? Great. Yeah, I got to meet Davio and Copper Dan. Um, both those guys got to meet my sisters. Um, oh, for Susie, suppose the final spot was 9 Mile Hole. Are people disrespecting Forest special place when they say 9 Mile Hole is ridiculous? That to me is not relevant because until the poem tells me that was 9 Mile Hole, or until the 9 clues take me to a spot in 9 Mile Hole, I can't be the judge. You know, I saw Davio on one of Shannon's quickies. Oh, okay. Susie says Minnesota like I say it. Born and raised. Ah, Minnesota. Carrie, I'm going to need to stop you from doing that. I don't know what he's doing. We put it in a generator ready for anything power related. Oh, Covert One says, I just got a text message. No, it's $50 from Eugene Gadelka. What do you say? I'd rather spend my money, Susie, instead of booze, gambling, or hookers. Thank you, Gadelka. Once again, you guys are the best, man. You're the best. I love it. It's just so every time I'm like, I don't ever expect it. So it's like every time it happens, it's like, oh my God, I can't believe it happened again, And that's genuine. Because it is amazing that I get support for just having a big mouth. Mm-hmm. a consistent, a consistent big mouth. Oh, see, now I'm laughing and like I got ripped for that. Oh, she just giggles and people send her money. Well, I don't think that's how it works. But um private property equals isolated. Ooh, trusted living. That's a good one. Let's talk about that whole idea of private property because that seems like it can be both things. It can be private property within the park, you know? So that's why Jack had to, ask for permission. Like, this is your chest. I think I found your chest. Can I remove it from this spot because of legal sticky wickets? And then Forrest, in that video Cynthia put out, Forrest was like all shook, and he was like, I'm never telling because it's going to cause problems for some people. Well, that makes it seem like if you know, about the landowner. No, regardless of if it's, why would, it just leans towards private property when he says it like that. Um, if it was forest private property, what would happen when he died? That's where there's LLCs or, something. I don't know how it works, but I'm sure there's ways. You know what? When you have money, there's a way to do anything. It's rich people just hire people who know about it. You don't have to worry about knowing things because you can just hire somebody that knows things. Oh, you don't have to watch YouTube videos to try to figure out how to fix your wash machine. Watch YouTube videos to see. I should be pretty proud of myself for, some of the things I have fixed. Oh, shit. Fively says, decipher the poem. Ciphers can lead to positive solutions. A cipher exists in the poem. There is a cipher hint in TTOCTC in the highlighted area of the ID card. Yep. Cipher wins 4-1. It's there, whether you found it in there, whether it is real or perceived, it's there. So it's real, but is it coinkydink? Or is it because, Trusted Living says, oh wait, David Crump, 3 T's. Something needs to have 3 T's in its name. Tea with Olga. And I always thought Tolga, Okay. Also, why Forrest said, if on private property, the owner will be mad as hell. And if on government property, finder will be arrested. You are correct, Susie. Quasi-private and government property. That makes sense. Hey, I don't know this. That's right. Lucky Digger says, I see my name. I was thinking last night, I wonder if rich people have to let their faucets drip. No, they don't. Yeah. I'm so sick of people not sharing and pretending to have better ideas, says David Crump. Why don't you just say it? Seriously. Who is he crabby at? I know. Yeah, there's, you know why? Because they don't, I think deep down, these people that don't have the chest, but solved the poem, and I'm not saying they solved it the same way Forrest created it, but they found a solve in the poem and found a location that matched their solve, that they know they don't have the chest and they don't want to be wrong. Like they can't be wrong. So that's why they don't want to share, because it's got to be the right solution. I think that, or they know they're wrong. And the minute it gets out to the community and the community picks it apart, they won't be able to, that's too much, it would be too big of a, they couldn't deal with it, I don't know. Because it's I don't know. It's hard to believe, you know, especially ones that are not in Wyoming, and they come up with a million reasons to be, or come up with validation in their own mind, saying you know, coming up with the reason that it is in Wyoming or isn't in Wyoming. You know, they're like, well, yeah, Forrest said that, but I'm not going to believe him here. I only believe him when he says blah, 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 you know, whatever. You pick and choose what you believe. I don't know. You want to come, Zozo, to kill it in Vegas? You're welcome. The husband didn't believe my eyes until I showed him video proof. What are you proving, hey, huh? Bill, or there's Bill. Moses, Moses, Moses. we stirred him up out of the universe. Forest Service cop told me I could keep it. The bullet car. Yep, all yours. Get that garbage out of our park. But I would tend to believe you a lot more if that bullet car would have been from Wyoming, Bill. Sorry. I don't want to, I know it's going to hurt sensitive feelings and all. Never raised pigeons, only chickens. I have good recipes. For chickens or pigeons? I don't believe Wyoming or Jack. I'm picking up and choosing after trying my hardest. I'm picking and choosing after trying my hardest. I know it's true, David Crump. Everyone gets to. Okay, I believe Jack is well, obviously he is a part of the story. He is involved at, you know, and whether how he got there, I think is a lot more complicated than this guy followed, you know, stole somebody's solve and went to 9 Mile Hole or whatever the story is being led, you know. No, I think there's so much more to this. And yeah, and that whole thing where pretty much, not pretty much, in Cynthia's video, she confirmed that the chest was located in 2019. It was located in 2019. And then boom, kick it all off. You know, that's when everything that's when everyone jumped in. That's when the book was finished getting written. The timing of this, and you know, and Jens showing up to start filming everything, and you know, all of this seems so produced or contrived, or you know, like this story is coming out, and I think Forrest had a big part in how this is all coming out. I really, 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 really do. I think he's still yet controlling it from beyond, you know, per wishes. Lucky Digger, is that right, Hooli? What did Hooli say? Sky Rats. Why was Forrest named after Forrest Levi? Levi, government land required for back taxes. Oh, levy. Levy. Home of hold back water, tight dam. Oh, that's so good. Therefore, the cipher is the thing that beats 9 Mile Hole. Until they beat cipher, they're full of it. So Five League, why don't you tell us where your where your cipher leads you. Where did it take you? Is it in Yellowstone? Is it in Wyoming? Is it, what state are you in? I mean, did you tell us that much? Not sure if anyone caught this, but William Marvin Fenn Sr. parents were updated. Oh, interesting. I wonder, can I pull that up from here? See what happens. Redirect. Okay. Now if I share screen. Okay. Oops. Is it, I don't, what are you guys seeing? I wonder. Just this? Okay. Um, what was updated? Oh, there's that picture of Skippy. He married Lily Gay Simpson. Their known children are William Marvin Jr., Forrest Burke, and June Gay. Sibling Daniel Forrest Fenn, William Forrest Fenn. And it only has one R in it, the name Forrest. Oh, Skippy, Forrest, and June. Here's, oh my God. There he is. Bell County, Texas. Oh, there's his memorial. October 3rd is when Peggy. Look at this. Oh, Bippy. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. I love this picture. Aw. Can you stand it, you guys? Look at that. Forrest moved Bippy and placed him outside of his bedroom window. Huh. There's no death date on the stone because Bippy's owner, Forrest, didn't want to remember it. I so get that. I so get that. Like, I could not tell you, and I can't even think about it. When my dog, when my Lily, I couldn't tell you when that was. I don't want to know. Okay, I'm gonna do stop share. And we go back to here. Susie agrees. Oh, if you read Bip's resting place, it reminds me like he told us about Forest's resting place. Hi, Neil. Oh, there's my kitty. Come here, kitty. Oh, you coming in? Whose dog is he holding up? That's his own dog, chest idiot. That's Bippy. Neil, knowing about head pressures, foot pounds, acre feet, Bible verses, Latin, cubic inches, magnetic codes, depth meters, riddles, drones or ciphers will not assist anyone to the treasure location. Although those things have been offered as positive solutions. So isn't he saying that one of those things is a positive solution? Will not assist anyone to the treasure location, although those things have been offered as positive solutions. Hi, Redneck Express. Nice to see you. A river runs through it. Oh, wow, that's a great movie. I can't, that makes me cry. That movie makes me cry. What doesn't? I'm a wreck. I'm a mess. I promise that if a cipher was involved, it would have been found 5 years earlier. There are professionals on this, MIT geniuses, no imagination in ciphers, literally none. Hey, but you know what? To find the correct cipher, you had to be pretty imaginative, or to find that on the ID card, right? I don't. Okay, Larry, who is steering? Or is this just content? I don't know, Larry. No one's steering. I'm going to open another beer. You want to steer the ship, Larry? Hang on. We're headed to smooth water. Okay, as I crack another beer water. 5-leaf, the closest person. I didn't know he knew me that well. Yeah. Knowing him was important. And, if there's what is it? We talk about key words, and it's like he talks about, but, there's the thing. I got my book out. The flap. Unlock the clues that are scattered. So that suggests that there is a key. If you have to unlock the clues, that there's a key. I mean, boom. And then when you're in the Golden Moor chapter, in the paragraph before the poem, page 131. And then as soon as I turn this page, it's the poem. Indecision is the key to flexibility. And if indecision is the key, it just seems really, the placement of those words, like, why would he, it seems like such a clumsy sentence when you compare it to the rest of that paragraph. Why, it seems like he snuck it in there, but indecision. And I've looked at that word so many times, because I have, looked at it and went, in December, because indecision, if you split up the word, in December is one. If you use the I as one, on. Why did he pick the word indecision as the key word? Is it, do you have to pick that word apart? Do you have to use that? Uh-oh, come here, kitty. Did you guys hear that mournful meow? Come here, Catamus. You can come in here. It's fine. He's standing outside my door. I know he is. Okay. There are brilliant people with ciphers who work for NASA, and they couldn't crack it. No ciphers, said David Crump. Bill's retracting messages. Why? What are you saying, Bill? Don't be salty. Can't help it. We all are. I am. Not we all. I can't speak for everyone else. There's some people that are not. I need to speak for myself. I just want somebody to tell me straight. I found this YouTube video. Check it out when you have time. Goodell can post it a link. Until someone generates a word as strong as gasoline with leader clues after clue and generates logic the whole way through, they're not convincing anyone. That's right. 5-leaf blaze has a gasoline solve, and then there's that oil tree. Do you know that? You know, 5-leaf? At 9 Mile Hole, there's an oil tree. A tree that's marked that says oil. The San Juan River's through the home of Brown. David Jennings Brown's boot Jack Ranch. Time to boot Jack now. Bill. Oh. Cipher is the only unique thing ever, the only true statement ever penned from Forrest Fenn's volume. So it's 5-leaf. Carrie Galloway says, there are computer programs now that are worth all ciphers. So I don't think any big treasure hunt will ever be a cipher in it because a computer can crack it. Good point. Stuck in Chaseland, yeah. Apparently you're not convincing anyone either. But that's just the thing, Stuck. I mean, we're all, you know, it's just another 5-leaf is just as convinced about what he found in his solve. And he found a cipher. That's valid. Is it the location of Forrest Fenn's treasure? Obviously not, because he doesn't have the treasure. This character we've been introduced to by the name of Jack Stoof does. Indecision, blowing hot and cold. Says Hooli. I definitely can't let it go. I have a problem with loose ends. Everybody does. Everybody with an inquisitive mind. Which is everybody. It's human nature. To need closure. And, you know, it's just how it is. I'm so glad I blocked so many people. David Crumb, are you blocking people? Spell check the message. I removed it and retyped it. Oh, I see, Bill. I mean, look at your other options, your solves. Chase underground hoaxes, etc. I understand, but it's the way Leaf and his, I don't know, go about it. That is a problem. Word, I fear you are correct. It will remain as loose ends. I don't think so. God, I can't think that. How long can I go on doing this, hey? Well, I don't know. Do we get to know more after this whole Vegas deal? I never thought of that way, Susie. Thanks for a new way of thinking. Warm is in the middle. Hooli said it, honeybee. She's the one that came up. It was, in the middle. That's. I'm back. I got a phone call, says Lily Bell. Okay. You guys. Kiwis Road. Hi, Kiwis Road. From Madison Junction to Hedbig, though, I never searched my beginning and end, especially the arrowhead burnt into the National Forest west of Hedgen. The tip touches the Madison. That was to be my 2020 search. Oh, I know. And all those national park signs have arrowheads on them. Look for an arrowhead. Okay, my name is Larry. I'm a bisocialholic. What's that? It's been 2 hours and 22 seconds since my last drink. Well, for God's sakes, go get one. Well, what are you waiting for? Trying to set a new record? Oh. Lily Bell, it was Shiloh calling. I've gotten at least 2 other people to look at me. That was well worth both trips. Okay, Kiwi. My calendar says 487 more days to go. Oh God, trust me. Until what? Till we're done being tortured? Cal goes in the video where Forest Man talks about Fennhaven. He says that the park was only 100 feet away across Boundary Street. Something change? Rivers change. Night all, I'm going to eliminate this rat invader in my home. Wish me luck. Good luck, Emma. Go get him. If it's gone tonight, I'll go to World Series of Fenn tomorrow. Okay, we're rooting for you. Nah, Susie, oil tree is a cheap ripoff of my stuff, says Five Leaf. Kiwis Road said, not burnt into hundreds of acres. Not burnt into hundreds of acres. Lucky if you cross the street, Riverside Trail takes the back door into the park, right to the barns. Huh. Jack Stoof, Bill Gorman says, Jack Stoof is a legal shield for the real finder until lawsuits can't be filed. Okay, Bill. So you're saying you've been contacted by the family and they've told you we have to wait till all the lawsuits are over and then we're going to give you the chest? Every single solve I've seen leads nowhere precisely. F said a correct solve would get you to a 10 by 10 foot area. Ergo, all solves were mostly wrong. Says David Crump. Chest idiot. What does he say? Oops, it jumped. Hey, I got to check on my dogs. Be right back. Okay, go get your dogs. Lawsuits will always be filed. And who is the real finder? Five Leaf, Bill Gorman, Barbara 323, Dave Superman. Who else? Okay. Redneck Express. He said only 487 days. Woohoo! Corwin, Bill Gorman, if that's true, who is the real finder? Arrowheads are primitive bullets. Right, you are, Bill. 487 days till the beginning of the end. I go nomad. But that part of the park is in Montana, right? But you know what, Lucky Digger? Wasn't Candy coming up with a pretty good idea of no matter what, the whole park is considered in jurisdiction of Wyoming. So if it was actually in the park borders, I don't know, but it gets complicated. And that really, it makes it, borderline biddies and border, it's just like borders are really important. And that would explain why they're so important, that they agreed to say it was found in Wyoming because it's in the park, but yet it's on private property within the park boundaries in Montana. How about that for a twist to the plot? It's plausible. Godalkin is the finder. There's another one. Godalkin, did you take that emerald ring out of there and leave the chest? I think we all learned a lot from Fan Lulybell says. Kind of like a cool grandpa you never had. Someone who told you stories and took you fishing. The king says, don't forget me. Okay, king, I won't. There's another solver. Is that what you're saying? Bill had help from God. Moses, I thought. Why did my phone just light up? Who's in control of my phone? Hey, damn it. Tag Zozo, you're it, runs away. King. Stuck in Chaselandia, Jack clarified to me that it was within the boundaries of the state of Wyoming. Yes, you know what? You're right. And he also clarified to, I can't remember, but he said all the clues were in Wyoming, like you didn't have to cross borders. He didn't say you didn't have to cross borders. He just said all 9 clues were in Wyoming. So that's a really interesting thing too. Do you really, it's like, what do you believe? I mean, all the aged men who think they figured it out found nothing. Maybe Covert once says, maybe someone who didn't need the money took the emerald ring and left. I know, that's what I'm saying. That's why I asked Godalkin. Or, maybe somebody did come first, make the fake blaze, took the emerald ring, and that was enough for them. They were like, nope, I'm out of this, but I'm going to take myself a souvenir and just sit back and watch the rest of this crap and see how long it's going to wait until somebody finds rest. I don't know. Nobody in this room found it, that's for sure. I'm afraid you're right there. The emerald ring is worth $500K, says David Crump. Bill Gorman said, you miss Forrest. Congratulate the finder 2017 Bembry that ate his hat by wearing mildew, which he said you would never wear. That's your own confirmation bias. Hey, dude. If that's the case, you'd have the chest, or you would have information saying, yeah, it's Bill. I don't know how long. I don't know how to be nice about it because it's, but you can believe whatever you want. That's right. Forrest Frenzy, ain't that the truth? Shakes his head. What did Forrest Frenzy say? Sadly, Forrest Legacy will include a significant number of searchers who didn't learn a damn thing. I don't think that's true, man. I think if you got in this chase, it taught you something. If you ever actually went boots on the ground, you saw something, you learned something, you use your brain. So I don't know. Carrie Galloway, the GPS clue is the X line. 24th letter down in the poem spells GPS. Oh, that's awesome. Thanks for sharing, Five Lee. I can see where that is very luring. David K, did this chase make you angry? I don't have the chest and I'm okay with that. You know what? This chase did make me angry. And it's not because I don't have the chest, it's because I don't have the answers. That's all I want is a story and the answers. We're playing a game and it's like you don't get to know the game. That's bullshit. That's against every rule of the world. It's against the rule of the world. That's what I'm just gonna say. Lily Bell says all clues. Where'd it go? Uh-oh. All clues were in Wyoming or Trusted Living. All clues were in for the fake ending and the goofy group that still can't find them. Okay. X is there in spirit. You create it. You create with it. You find. Just a pretty sparkly, Blackbeard? I don't know what that means, honeybee. Gadelkan, Bill Gorman, did you know Shiloh owned Mildew before 2017? February? He ignores details like that, Gadelkan, I'm afraid. Thanks for being on and have a good night, everyone. Good night, David. Yep, thanks for doing the pregame. It's the biggest shame of the ending. It denied people the learning opportunity. So far, I mean, I'm not giving up on it yet. The Wyoming hoaxers, where did that go? Five Leaves sure do take a long time to contrive beyond cipher, but they never will. So they use parties and hired people. Maybe. Bill Gowen, I was there when Shiloh said it. Sophie D, people still arguing about this stuff, huh? Classic. Yeah, it's true. I don't know if we're arguing. We're just talking about it. We're all trying to find closure. So we're just stuck here talking about each other or talking to each other about each other. Right? After Forrest granted me the title, he told Shiloh to go get mildew from his car. So what, Bill? So what? He was humoring you. He made you feel special like he did everybody. You don't have a picture sitting with Forrest with a gold chest in front. No one's going to call you like, hey, the offer's out there. I don't know if you've heard about my offer. You have to go back and watch the whole show. Forrest Frenzy, I see my name. I think searchers learned a ton of factoids, but almost none improved their reasoning skills. You know why that is? Because a lot of people don't think there's anything wrong with their reasoning skills. It's easy to point out somebody else's crappy reasoning skills than it is to see your own. Mhm. Drives it like the Flintstone car. Bill will get the chest never. I hope he does. Just to prove us all wrong. I know he's never gonna though. Bill, prove us wrong. There's no way to. There's nothing to do now. It's not. That's not gonna. We got other people that are waiting on that same thing. That one I was talking about, another YouTube channel that I saw. Susie, tell it like it is. Laugh out loud. I only have that in me. Hi, Amy Gwynn. How's it going? Sophie D, every time I get out, they pull me back in. Stuck, that confuses me as well. This whole thing is confusing. But here's the, oh, there, that's what trips my trigger every time when I think about how confused this ending is, how confusing and how icky and horrible it is, because I know people know exactly what's going on. These privileged people in their bubble of not gonna share, or the way they're dragging this out, it's well, everyone knows already how I feel about that. I blame poor Hooli. Chase underground. And I wouldn't doubt if Douglas Preston and Dale Neitzel. I wouldn't doubt if those two are working on Forrest's book together. Dale is a great writer. His writing on his vlogs is really, really good. He's a really good writer. So I wonder, but that Douglas Preston is not done with the story. No, this is his real life treasure hunt story that he, lived through and was a part of this for the whole time with Forrest. He saw the chest before it was hidden. They were working on this for years, and and that's no secret. Forrest told us he wanted Douglas to write The Thrill of the Chase, the whole thing. And then they came up with this plan. You write, the treasure hunt book. I'll write the book about the treasure hunt book. I think this is a bigger lens. Yeah. Okay. I didn't look at the chat for a long time. Gedelkin is correct. The only way anyone other than Jack will get the chest is to buy it or steal it. Oh, excuse me, I'm burping. I should have. I don't have to be rude and crude. Excuse me. The bullet was a Plymouth, not a Ford like Bill found. Plymouth Rock, maybe, but not Ford randomness and Ford turning into Plymouths. Ooh, ouch, David. Say it like it is. Sophie D, that's probably the way to go. I popped in around New Year's and got sucked in again. These are double stranded cues? Question mark? Well, people, we've all memorized all of it by now. Some see things, some don't. That's true. Barb took home animal bones that proved she's the finder. Go figure, Cobbles said. Oh, I don't know anything about that. Is that same, that one lady who's on YouTube that goes under Barbara 323? Sophie D, yeah. A lot of the stuff we threw around was part of the solve. Sophie D, LOL. David Crumb, Bill, I will wager you $10,000 that you are not the solver. You're confident, but you can't match that. But can you match that waiver? Place in an escrow. Let's go, Mr. Confident. If the chess was a lure, what was the chase? The quarry. David Crump does know how to make a legit wager. Started like April 19, picked the Madison, made logical sense, then based the rest on emotion and searched 9 Mile in August 19, then between MJ and the Arrowhead tip in September 19. The rest is shared history. Oh, wow, Kiwi. Madison, between Madison Junction and Arrowhead tip is MJ. Yes, Susie. Lucky, but Barb doesn't have the chest. No, that lady doesn't. She doesn't. And I heard her say on her channel just a couple days ago when she was live, that she thought maybe there were 2 chests and she needed to look for 2 different places. Well, she never found one, so what makes her think she's going to get 2? I mean, that one, that lady is really hard to watch. But it's no different than anybody, you know, I mean, it's just another one that's convinced, and that's it. But you would know by now. If this was yours, sorry, you would know. And waiting for something that's never going to happen. I think that lady is waiting for the family to contact her and present her, even though they said it was not a part of the state. It's not a part of any, it's not. And so I don't know how is she desperate thinking. The true solver. Although I don't even think she has a whole solve. Barb was one of the few that Forrest told their solve was wrong. Huh. You can't tell her nothing. You know what? And I wish you'd show some proof. You know, present some truth, some facts. Let's see the facts, ma'am. You know, put it up in the court of Forest Fen community. Let's see your receipts. Because the only receipts that we know of is Forrest flat out told her that she was wrong. And she told everybody that. And it's a, oh. Good night, my lady, says King. Good night. Yeah, let's not waste our breath. That's Susie David. She's on SSI. If you have 10,000, you don't need the treasure. Also, I don't make wagers with a-holes. I'm not on SSI. I am on Social Security Disability Insurance. It's an insurance plan. I paid my working all the time that I did work, I paid disability insurance and I became disabled while I was working. So it's not the same as I have an insurance policy, man. Bill, don't bring Susie in whatever is going on. Not cool. I can take it, Amy. It's fine. I don't care. So many things I quit caring about. Lucky Digger, I don't think that anybody that went to his house had a good solve because he said he didn't want to know the finder. Less stress for him, you know? And that was my, Lucky Digger, you know what? That was my theory because Forrest never responded to my emails. I only sent, you know, when I first started, I was, oh, I'm going to the Ringing Rocks in Montana. I know this is it. I can't wait to meet you. You know, the stupid, ridiculous that every searcher does when they go on the first one. Whatever. But he never responded to me. And I always thought, okay, that's fine because he doesn't want to know the person. He wants to have, you know, deniability that he helped the real person that's really going to find it. So I was fine with him not communicating with me because I thought that made me more valid. See how people can make their, you know, whatever scenario fit. Just idiot. Some searchers have a problem changing their solves, Susie. I know. That's it. I mean, they work so hard and it makes so much sense. And it's just, that's it, you know? And I get it, but I'm not one of those people. Like, I know my first solve is like, okay, that's not it. Now I'm going to scrap all that, start from square one and go off totally different, pick a different state. I've been in every state, you know, I have no problem letting go and moving on. So, as far as coming up with another solve, you know, but now that there's no reason to come up with another solve, there's no reason to play the chase anymore. It's over. It's impossible for me to concentrate on it or think about it or try to piece it together. It's just, it's confusing and no longer just flows. Like I used to just flow every day with the whatever research I was off on doing, you know? It was exciting. And it's just, you know, somebody let the air out of my balloon, man. Susie did not attack. She only disagrees. Yeah, I mean, it's a conversation. I don't know how to, I don't know how to be any different. Hey, this is it. You guys get it. You're right here. You get what you get. This is it. You got to find a new adventure. Well, as soon as this one's over, maybe I could. Carrie. Here's a question. Kiwi Road says, here's a question most searchers should at least be satisfied with. Did your location have Forrest Shadow walking with you? If not, then how can Forrest have placed a chest there? I'm happy knowing I was. Well, okay, that's. Amy Gwen says, people are allowed to have their opinions, be tolerant and accepting, to each their own. Yeah. Bill says, always throw the poop back where it came from. Keep your ass clean, Bill. If you end up with that chest, I'm going to kiss your ass. That's a promise. God. That makes me laugh. Oh, Bill, you're fine. Take a joke, okay? It's strange not seeing JK in here. Oh, I know. He's in Vegas having a beer and a good time, I bet. The conspiracy brakes need to be pumped hard, in my humble opinion. Five leaf. No one should leave this until the Fenn workers break. Okay, Larry, I know. Lily Bell. Shooting stars. Kiwi Road says Lost Padre Mine in El Paso, Texas. Franklin Mountains. 40 million in Spanish treasure tucked in a vault and private property. Just waiting for some to verify it. It's on YouTube. Just be safe. Ooh, would that be? That's another one out there. 40 million. Holy shit. Holy, that's okay if you could 100% prove it. Okay, says Namas. I'm not sure. Chest idiot. Don't leave the bicycle at the location. Didn't he leave the bicycle at the location? Chest idiot says. Huh? Who? Okay. Huli says fighting about solves is worthless. No one has ever changed. That's right. No one has ever listened to somebody go, yeah, your solve's not right. It's not. You don't have the, and never went, oh, you're right. I'll shut up now. I'll give up my idea that I'm ever going to get it. No, said no one ever. You're so right there. I thought Street was on. Is he? Oh. He's not on here. Fitting the vessel now. Fitting the vessel now. Real treasure hunters don't bitch that they are the finder. They move on to the next treasure. David Crump. You've got a really good point. But you know what the difference is? Like a treasure hunt like that, going to find this gold that was that you're talking about in Texas, whatever that this, or even the Oak Island story. That's a different animal. That's a different treasure search. We were playing a treasure hunting game. This was a game. This involved you had to play. You had to, it's not like, or like the superstition mountains in Arizona where that gold's all lost out there, and it's this, or Jesse James gold is buried blah in somewhere Missouri, I don't know where, whatever. These are all this these stories, this folklore. This is different. This is different. This is a game we are playing. This is not a treasure hunt. This was a treasure hunting game. David Crump, truth, Nick Sfera. Is Nick in here? I would be so surprised. No. For Eastern, Greg is saying goodbye. Match with Susie? Ooh. Have any forest tubers ever tackled the taboo topic of intelligent level amongst searchers? Well, why would ya? What do you mean? Kind of early for us, says Lulu Bell. MS, I've been following the Freedom Convoy. It'll be here next month. Okay. He wrote it the wrong way, in my opinion. Rode what? A bicycle backwards? Is that what we're talking about? No, they're too busy trying to maximize viewership 5-leaf. Oh, I don't know. None of it. Kiwis Road, the Spanish treasure, was owned by somebody, a conquistador for New Spain. Hmm. Hide and seek in the forest with forest. Yeah, the neck. I think that he meant that Nick Sparrow is a true treasure hunter. Yeah, he is. Yeah. There's a whisper. I see my name. Always a pleasure to see you go live. Well, nice to see you, a whisper. I'm not going to stay on much longer. I've already been on. Ooh, wow. The Chase Underground is going to be proud of me. I've been on an hour 45. But I still have got one more beer water that I can have. It's not the coldest. I should have set it in my window. It's on my windowsill. Hey, it was like a game of chess and Battleship at the same time. Yeah, it was redneck. They don't call me LaRue. They call me Dumas. Says Trusted Living, Mr. Dumas. Oh, Amy Good. I think more like Clue. Lily Bell says, hi, Pam. Um, okay, Larry. David, I married one. LOL, just kidding. She just wants to see his abs. Sorry, I'm drinking. You're going to show us your abs, Larry? I'll send you the link. Forest Frenzy, and how many diagnoses? Lucky Digger, hi Pam. Where Brent? Sophie D says, or where Brent, or where is Brent? I don't know. Stay on, Susie. Let's make it a marathon. My Wi-Fi is just now catching up with the minutes. Oh, a whisper. What month and year did you get your email? Wasn't it October of 2019? I don't want to say it, but that's what I think I remember. Haha, Zozo, that didn't mean he didn't read it, says Amy. Everyone be ready to stand up for your rights. I know this is a fun place, but it's happening all over this world. He responded, find out where, says Amy Gwynn. OMS, and it's deep. Okay, you guys, I'm going to take a potty break. I'm going to put my, hang on, BRB. Okay, I'm back. There. Bob my head around. Okay, what did I miss? Hey, right when American can speak out against human rights in China, or else they'll be fed to the camps. Oh God, what are you guys talking about? Sounds deep. Hey, but Olympics, the Olympics. Did you guys watch the opening ceremonies tonight? My sister and I were watching that. We were toggling back and forth between that and Celebrity Big Brother. We're all living Celebrity Big Brother. Oh, not Celebrity, Chase Celebrity Big Brother. But anyway, they were, because of the whole, all the things wrong. And then at the open ceremony in the box sat Xi Jinping or whatever his name is, and Putin, Vladimir Putin. Oh my God. Shit could go wrong. We're at a very sketchy place in the big, big picture. I don't know how two men can have so much power. Those two guys. Anyway, the Olympics are still, that's awesome. I'm going to watch anyway, and I'm glad we are still competing and that we can rise above, our athletes can rise above all that bullshit. Like they don't, it's like, it's horrible because of the horrible things that, I don't know. But while we were watching it, like they were introducing each country's athletes by holding up this giant snowflake. These girls were walking in these beautiful snowflake dresses and held up, each. Anyway, I'm thinking, it looked like the Hunger Games. I'm like, oh my God, I bet that girl, if she dropped that snowflake, she'd probably be in prison the rest of her life, or they'd shoot her like the Hunger Games. Like if one of those girls tripped, it would be like all over. You disgrace our whole country. I was just holding my breath the whole time thinking, God, they're walking, when they walked down, apparently they were walking straight. The view was Putin and Xi Jinping or whatever is. Now I said those names. Now they're going to be on my live stream. Oh no. But yeah, Winter Olympics is the best. Snowboarding and Shaun White, like he's doing it again. It's incredible. You know what? I did go to the Air and Space Museum in DC and saw, it was there when I went, so obviously I saw it, but I did not, at the time, I did not, that was probably like, I don't know, 20 years ago. It was well before the chase. I didn't know Eric Sloan, who he was, or anything like that. So I didn't have the same appreciation for it as I would now, I saw it and I didn't even know I loved Eric Sloan at the time. Oh. Hey, Davy, some things money can't buy. Really? Like what? The Russian girls are going to get all the medals for figure skating. Oh, are they? I don't know. Quads have ruined skating. Why say that, Carrie? That's amazing. Well, because you got to be able to do it. It's just progressed. It's just a trusted living. Sheet show ping pong from Hong Kong. Oh, God. I'm going to get Squid Game taken out if I keep showing disrespect to the, hey, Putin, kiss my ass. What's he gonna do? There are omega symbols under that painting. Oh my God, Huli. Or you mean in at the place, at the Air and Space Museum, there's omega symbols painted. That's amazing. If that's true, but I believe you, Huli. Why wouldn't it be? $17 a square inch, you know, that's where the double omegas are. Because only 15, 16, 17-year-old girls can do quads. Right? But whatever. I mean, it's no different than like the gymnastics. You got to be, you know, this, that, and the other to. There's a rainbow in the painting as well. Yes, indeed. Here, I was going to pull this out. I wonder if it's in, no, it's in $17 a square inch. For sure. I know, it's so good, but it's L-shaped. Oh, I love this book. I wish Forrest's signature was in here. Why can't I find the picture of the Air and Space Museum? This is such a good book. Oh, there's this easel. There's Bip. I need to know how Eric Sloan tied into this. Here he's standing with Jimmy Doolittle, Eric Sloan, and Neil Armstrong at the National Air and Space Museum. But it doesn't show. Here's this picture. Can you see that? I don't know if it shows up very good. It's a black and white picture, so it's not like, but that's still not the one it's on the wall. Or is that in his book? I don't know. Anyway, this is getting boring. I don't know what else to say, you guys. I'm gonna be done. Maybe somebody, maybe Candy or whoever in Vegas will pop on, because it's 11 o'clock, almost 11 o'clock here. So what's it, 2 hours, 9 o'clock there? I mean, they're just getting. Can we talk about why there are 41 flies? 41st state was Montana. Oh, so you think that thing that Shiloh sent, how do we know? Did it say here's 41 flies? I mean, I don't know if there's a good question. Good thinking, David. No idea. I messaged Indy. They must be having fun, hopefully. Yeah, they were going down to Fremont, but that's when I wanted somebody just to go live on their phone and walk around with us, or just show us what's happening. You know. Got 2 more minutes. I'm going to go. Sophie, indeed, no chance in hell of that. Of what? What did she say? Susie, tell someone to go live with you from Vegas. I know, I tried that, but I don't know. There's nobody in here that's in Vegas right now. They're all, Lucky Digger says 40 flies. Oh, And who else said 41? David Crump said 41. That's so cool. I think it's cool. I think it's great. Because Shiloh does, like, why would that be faked? Why? I mean, it doesn't make sense, especially when there's probably such a plethora of these items, and and he's probably already taken and cherishes the some of his own, I mean, and his mom and whoever else in Forrest's family, they probably have all they need. And so they know how much that would mean to somebody in the community, So I think something that's not, something that would, I think it's really great. And I think Shiloh's a good guy, you guys. I don't think he's a villain in this at all. I don't think he's the one that's holding back information. I really don't. But like, what in the world was Chrissy was just up, or K-Pro was just up there again. It has been to Santa Fe twice within the last not very long, and then we never got to hear what, all this secret shit. And we just get enough to know it's happening, but we don't get any explanations. And that's where the frustration and the whole, like, shut up about it. Like, if she went to Santa Fe and shut the front door about it, didn't say anything, no harm, no foul. You have your secret thing going, then you have your secret thing going. But the minute you drag, tease this information, or it's just so, that's so very ugh. So either shut it, zip it, or spill it, when it comes to that. Lorraine, yes, it was cold out. I had a long day. Oh, Lorraine, are you in Vegas? Did you go to dinner? How many was there? Did you see Candy? Yes, nice seeing people. It's true, Miss Susie. So who is controlling that and telling them not to tell everyone else? Exactly. I don't know. Someone's in charge of this. If I had to guess, it's going to be Douglas Preston, Dale Neitzel, and Cynthia Meacham. I would say those three characters are the ones that are steering our ship. And whoever that, and somebody in Hollywood, somebody in Hollywood. That's got to be what's going on. Candy was probably doing the escape room. Oh yeah, weren't they going to go to a haunted house or something? When I see posts that say, I hope you never find, whoop, hooly. Say it again. Why chicken out? K-Pro is using info as a commodity, whether the info was right or wrong. Trusted Living said, maybe there's definitely a rhyme and reason behind all the confusion and all the, the spin doctors out there, Oh, Lorraine says she saw Davio. Hey, are they streaming World Series of Fen yet? No. And Greg and Carter. Oh yeah. Dark, and then House Husband Diaries. Uh-oh. Thank you, Godelcon. They're better looking in person. Oh, Greg looks like he's super tall. Okay, you guys, I already went 4 minutes past what I was going to do. So, I'm going to call it a night, you guys. But I thank you all for stopping in and hanging out with me again. Thank you, Gedalcon, for your support. Thank you so much, Mr. C, who is listening in the wings. Thank you so much. And